Hi everyone, my name is Ingun Bol and I'm the founder of Moving to the Future and of Wize Move Society, the online platform for the 50 plus generation. And I'm here today with Nicolette Wykeman from the UK, and because we have exciting news, and that is next week, the 11th of November, we will launch the Wize Moves at the workplace. So we'll share a little bit more about it. And of course, we hope that you will join us next week. So Nicolette, share us a little bit more about you. What is your background?
Yeah, so my name is Nicolette Wykeman. Thank you for the introduction, Ingun. Like Ingun, I'm Dutch, but I've been living in the UK for over 12 years now. And I've been in career coaching for, dare I say it, almost 20 years. And the past 3 to 4 years, I've been specializing, focusing on midlife and later life career. It basically means I help or support candidates into semi-retirement, but also a lot of people who want to continue working in later life and how they can contribute in organizations with multi-generations, where we now see that actually, if you think percentage-wise, I mean, quite a lot of people over 45 are still working and continuing doing so. Yeah. And so, yes, my business is Silver Force Coaching, and Silver Force, it already says silver line. Force means we still have the power to continue. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
It's about you. So why do you feel is it so important to welcome or to retain this wise generation, as we love to call them, for the workspace?
Well, I think there are quite a few reasons, and instead of going into all the details, because obviously that's we go into on the 11th of November. But what they bring is a different type of skills. And when you talk about generations, a lot of people try to label them at the moment, like, oh, you're from an older generation, you are a baby boomer, you are a millennial, you can't concentrate. So I think it's very important to see, like, how can we multi-generations work together looking at skills and strengths? Because they have different skills and strengths. If you think, for instance, about intelligence, the younger generation, let's say till around 40, 45, they have more fluid, intelligence, so they can pick up things quicker, maybe a bit more multitasking, analyzing. Whereas if you look at the Wize generation, they've got more, as we call, crystallized intelligence. It's something they've learned over the years. So how would that work? As example, in the workforce, they probably know more about the culture, the organization, the politics. So that's a different type of intelligence, but actually both are really important. Mm-hmm. And I think also they bring different perspectives. So if you have people who think like you, your generation, so to speak, or your age group, you don't have to influence from different perspectives. So I think that's a really important one. So I think it's really good to think multi-generational, not just about the Wize generation. It's about all of us together, mm-hmm. and to bring different things. And also, if you look at future skills, think about communication, collaboration, quite often also about diagnostic and consulting. That's also, again, where the Wize generation comes in. So that are just a few things which I think are very important. Yeah, and also, if you think, about the Wize generation, they're also quite stable. They bring stability. With quite a lot of the volatile and the VUCA world around us, some stability within an organization, keep the Wize generation involved.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, and absolutely also, and that is what we will discuss also in the 11th, is the numbers. You know, the Wize generation, they grow so fast in numbers that if they leave the workforce too fast, too soon, then we really have a knowledge drain and a skills crisis, because the younger generation who are just entering the workforce, they cannot replace them.
No, exactly. That's an issue. I think a lot of people are aware of it, but interesting enough, not always acting upon them. An example, for instance, is reverse mentoring. How can we keep the older wiser generation, engaged? It's also help each other on the work floor. You can learn from each other, embrace it. And interesting as enough, we talk about multi-generations, a Wize generation. We're not that different. The younger generation wants to work flexible, for example. for instance, if they want to start a family. The Wize generation wants the same thing because perhaps caring for the parents or doing both. If you're that's changing as well, as we know.
Mm-hmm.
Having a younger family when you're 50, it's much more normal than 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Also working across departments, having a break, sabbaticals. There are people who are taking breaks when they're 50 or 55.
Mm-hmm.
So in general, we're actually quite a bit of the same things, which we're not always realizing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Absolutely.
as well.
Yeah. It's such a very interesting topic, and you can talk about it for hours. You know, it's amazing. Looking at it from your background, from your perspective, what do you think that, well, the Wize Move Society, Moving to the Future, can really contribute? Because you're part of that organization. What can we contribute to really make that multi-generational workplace welcoming for all generations?
I think creating the awareness, all the benefits for working together, like team coaching. I do quite a bit of team coaching, like how some teams don't work. It's not just, as I said before, about you're from a certain generation, but look at the personalities. What can we bring together? Look at the benefits, but also how you can help each other. So I think that is, from my work perspective, a really important one. Be open-minded and listen to each other. Communication, and there's a lot to be gained there, because we have all our inner critics, but we also have our judgments, and there is a lot to be gained there. So make noise, but also really explain why it is important and the benefits. Because if people don't see the benefits or how it can make the team flourish, then people won't change their opinions.
No, thank you. Yes, as I mentioned, you know, there are so many more reasons and so many more things that we can do. And that is also so fantastic that we can offer that very multi, you know, that all these different experiences in our groups of, you know, of HR leaders, consultants, coaches, mentors, trainers, teachers, with the Wize Move Society and Moving to the Future. So it's great that can really step in and work on that diverse community in organizations.
I'm very excited because, as we know, we talk about diversity and inclusion, and I think definitely age should be included.
Yeah, it's a lot left out on all the other aspects of the diversity and inclusions. Okay, well, for now, thank you very much, Nicolette. It was a great contribution. And, you know, next week, November 11th, we will dive deeper into the whole issue, the challenges, the opportunities that this will be offering. So right here under the post, we will share the link where you can register to join us on November 11th. Are you not able to join, but are you interested to hear what we will be offering, then please contact us, and we will also mention in the comments where you can do that. So thank you very much, and hope to see you very soon. Thank you, Nicolette.
Thank you, Ingun. See you then. Bye.
Bye.